The sleepy town of Rip Van Winkle. In a quiet valley wrapped in misty hills, there lived a sleepy boy named Rip Van Winkle. He loved to nap under the big old tree near the edge of town. The townsfolk would chuckle and say, Rip could sleep through a thunderstorm. But Rip just smiled and yawned, dreaming of adventures waiting in his sleep. One lazy afternoon, Rip wandered deeper into the forest than usual. The air shimmered with soft light, and a strange melody danced through the trees. He followed the sound until he found a tree that sparkled like starlight, its branches humming a sleepy tune. Feeling drowsy, Rip sat beneath the tree and closed his eyes. The wind whispered stories, and he felt himself drift into the deepest sleep he had ever known. Birds perched on his shoulders, and time seemed to pause just for him. When Rip awoke, the forest looked brighter, the air fresher, and the tree taller than before. He rubbed his eyes and yawned. Did I sleep through the whole day? He wondered aloud. Rip stretched and walked toward town. But something was different. The cobblestone streets gleamed, the cottages sparkled with color, and cheerful music filled the air. Children zipped by on floating scooters, laughing and waving. Rip blinked in surprise. Where am I? He whispered. The bakery smelled sweeter, and the river that once trickled now danced with rainbow fish. Everything looked like a dream come true. He spotted a girl holding a shiny blue balloon. Excuse me, miss, Rip said politely. What town is this? The girl giggled. Why, this is Ripton, named after the boy who slept for 100 years. Rip's jaw dropped. 100 years? He gasped. He looked around. Everything he once knew had changed, but somehow it all felt wonderful. He wandered into the bakery and was greeted by warm smells and a friendly baker robot wearing a chef's hat. Welcome, traveler, it chimed. Would you like a honey puff roll? Rip couldn't resist and grinned. Sure, why not? Outside, Rip saw children planting tiny glowing trees that sang softly in the wind. Magic trees, he whispered in amazement. A little boy smiled and said, They make everyone's dreams grow. Rip sat beneath one of the glowing trees, remembering the day he first fell asleep. He realized that while time had passed, kindness and dreams had only grown stronger. As evening fell, golden fireflies lit up the streets like tiny stars. Rip followed the soft lights to a fountain shaped like his old tree. Children gathered, laughing and tossing coins into the water. An elder approached him and said gently, Rip Van Winkle, the town has waited for your return. You taught us the value of dreaming and resting. That's why our magic tree still stands. Rip smiled and felt his heart swell. He hadn't just slept. He had given the world time to dream. The townspeople clapped and cheered, celebrating his awakening. The mayor invited Rip to stay and help care for the Dream Garden, a magical park where every child's wish could bloom. Rip joyfully agreed, feeling at home once again. Every day, Rip taught children how to rest, dream, and imagine. Sometimes, he told them, a nap can lead to the most amazing adventures. At night, he would sit beneath the moonlit tree and whisper thanks for the magic that changed his world. He knew that dreams never truly end. They simply grow brighter with time. Rip watched as the new generation grew kind, curious, and full of imagination. They built sky gardens, flying kites that painted rainbows in the air, and shared laughter across the hills. And every now and then, Rip would close his eyes and take a small nap, just to see what dreams would come next. After all, dreaming had once changed the whole world. The people of Ripton never forgot the boy who dreamed the world brighter. And if you ever visit that town, you'll find his statue under the great glowing tree, smiling, as if still dreaming of new wonders to come.